Okay, Appliance Boot Camp. We're gonna give YouTube a few minutes to let everybody know that we're actually live now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. um, I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Let the notification go out. This right here is gonna be a good topic, one I love talking about. Also, I just want to let everybody know that we do have the easy payment options now for Appliance Boot Camp. If you like, you can go to Appliance Bootcamp. I'm gonna put the appliancebootcamp.com. I'm putting it in the chat right now. You can actually go to our website, appliancebootcamp.com. If you go there, you can actually register. Now we have 4 easy ways that you can pay. We have a one-time payment plan where you can pay just $1,500 one-time fee, and it'll save you $150. And you have instant access to all the online courses, and you can actually go and register for the hands-on event that you would like to come to. We have several payment plan options. We have one which is a two payment plan option, where it be two $825 payments once a month for 2 months. And there you have instant access to all the online videos, so you can get started making your money. By the time that second payment comes around, you should be making money enough to actually pay that second payment. But you can't come with all the payment plans until you paid in full. You're not able to come to the actual hands-on live event. So with the payment plans, you have access to all the online training videos, but you just can't come to the online live event until you actually paid in full. We have a 4 payment plans where you can make 4 payments of $425 per month. Same thing, you have access to all the online training, all the new videos we're gonna be putting up. You have our instant access to all of that. You just can't come to the hands-on live event until you actually pay it. And last but not least, we have six payments for 6 months. You can pay $295 per month. You get instant access to all the online videos. So you is enough stuff in the online videos where you can easily make that $295 a month payment. And then once you finish with that, making your payment in full, then you're eligible to come to the live event hands on. But like I say, it's enough stuff in the online courses, and everything we do at the live event is on the online courses. So it's enough stuff to get you started where you can actually go there and actually start making your money, so you can make enough money to actually pay for the course as you go through it, and to pay for your live event. That's one of the questions I asked to the guys who actually who come to the who have paid their money and came to the live event. I asked them, have they got their money back? And most of them, in less than 2 months, they've gotten all their money back and some. They say, yeah, they got their money back and some in less than 2 months. The ones that do what I tell them to do. So if you if you go ahead now, like I said, we got easy payment plans. One, you can pay the total 1,500 and you save $150, and that's one time fee. Or you can do 2 payments of 825, 4 payments of 425, or 6 payments of 295. So I try to make it so that everybody could get in at a price where everybody could get in and actually start making some money, and get into where we're going today with our actual topic. Our topic today gonna be fair and equal pay. There's enough money for everybody. I put up a video earlier this week. If you had a chance of looking at it, of I was at the dentist office. On the dentist office, I went by there. My daughter and my son had to go get their had to go for their I guess you call it bi-yearly or yearly cleaners. Anyway, I had to fix their washing machine, and the dentist is charging me right at $100 per hour to clean my teeth, and I'm charging him $100 an hour to clean the drain pump in his wash machine. And so what happens? We balance each other out. So I can afford his services, and he can afford my services. And that's what you're gonna have to have. You're gonna have a balance of power in order for there to be a fair and equal exchange. So that's why with me, uh, medical is not expensive because the same thing that the doctors are charging. The doctors are charging $100 per hour. I'm able to charge $100 per hour with my appliance repair business. So we balance each other out. So they're not too expensive for me. I don't have to. This thing about affordable healthcare, I can afford it because I have a way to actually to balance it out. Where when they call on me, because they're gonna call on me before something, they're gonna call on me uh, just as much as I'm gonna call on them, and we balance. And that's what Appliance Bootcamp gives you. It gives you the ability where you can actually balance out, where you have that fair and equal uh, pay that everybody talk about. Now you're not gonna get fair and equal pay by begging for mercy, hoping somebody gonna bring their prices down, and you're not gonna get no fair and equal pay, hoping that some a mediator, somebody step in like a politicians or somebody gonna step in on your behalf, and actually bargain it down and hope that they have enough mercy or feel bad enough where they actually cut you some slack. That's not gonna happen. The only way you're gonna get fair and equal pay, you're gonna have to have the ability to be able to charge the upper end of those careers that you actually need. You're gonna need the doctors. You're gonna need the dentists. You're gonna need uh, you're gonna need to go to have the HVAC fixed. You're gonna need to have plumbing. You're gonna need to have electrical work done to your house. You're gonna need to have your car repaired. That was one of the things that Mr. O shared with the class when he came to the class. He was talking about now that he has came to appliance boot camp and he's actually doing appliance repair. He said not long after he had got his new van. No, I put a picture of his new van on the website. It looked wonderful, man. That van looks wonderful. Well, what happened? Won't long after that, he was coming home and he ran into a deer or a dog or something. But anyway, it busted like the radiator on his van and done a little bit more damage, where he had to take it to the shop. And he said when he got to the shop, the people looked at it and they told him it'd be $500 to fix it. And he said, "Want no sweat." He said because of the skills and what he's learned at Appliance Bootcamp, $500 won't nothing to him. He paid right then on the spot, told him to fix it, and when he got him a rental car to do the calls while to run around on while they were fixing his truck. And he said if he was still working a job where he was dependent upon a job, he wouldn't have had $500 to act. $500 been a major event in his life, but because he's out here, he's charging the same thing those mechanics are charging. It wasn't nothing for him to write the $500. He said he gave him his debit card. And they swiped it right then and there, and he wasn't even. It didn't even phase him at all. He just kept going. It wasn't no big event in his life. And that's what happens with Appliance Bootcamp. When you come here and you start going out here making this money and being able to charge what other people charge, stuff like that is just something small that you just move on by. It's not no life changing event. Versus if you somewhere working for $10 or $15 per hour, good lord, $500. You making $10, $15 an hour. You got to work 5 days in order to pay for that. Versus what he's making $100 per hour or 85 to $100 per hour. Before the end of the day, he had that money picking it up. Just deductibles. He had picked that money up just just knocking on people's doors by the end of the day. He had enough money to actually pay for his van and want no problem at all. So that's where you have to go. You have to go to a point where you have a ways where you can actually start charging people 85 to $100 an hour. But that's what the professionals are charging that you're going to need. And we always know, just like in elementary school and high school, if you got bully that's bullying you, you can go tell a teacher, and the teacher will come out there and maybe make them stop for a little while. But as soon as the teacher not around, they're gonna keep bullying you. Matter of fact, they're gonna do it worse then because you told and you couldn't do anything. They look at you as being weak. Same thing happens if you constantly asking people to cut prices on and to bring people down and all this stuff. But the people who got the money, they start to look down and get mad at you. You see that when people get mad at people because they saying why you can't compete, why you don't have the financial means to do what everybody else out here is doing. They thinking you're supposed to have the money to do it. So that's the other thing too. And the other thing, the most important thing we have to realize that there's enough money for everybody to go around. I got a couple of private emails after I put up that video of me charging them $100 an hour to actually clean out their drain pump, and they're like, "That's what's wrong with the economy. Everybody's charging all these crazy rates and stuff. There's no money left out there for anybody." The United States is not what we call a zero sum economy. And what we mean by zero sum, that means that, say, like for instance, you had a pie, and I got ready to cut the pie. If I cut a big square out of the pie, that means that other people gonna get less pie because I got the biggest square out the pie. That's not the way the United States is. It's not a zero sum economy. Um, our economy, it constantly expands. Unfortunately, we have inflation on top of it, but it constantly expands and contracts. It's not something where it's going to be a zero sum, meaning there's only a certain amount of dollars out here that's allowed for people to get. It doesn't work like that. For instance, say like for instance, a good example is my building. The building I'm building for the new training center. Um, I'm taking that my training center and I'm actually paying people, those young guys. I'm paying them money to actually renovate my building. So when I'm paying them to renovate my building, I'm taking actual dollars and giving it to them. I'm giving them dollars, but in returns, my building is going up in value, more or equal to what they're putting in. They're putting in not only the money that I'm putting into the building, not only am I getting that back in value of my building, but the sweat equity and the effort that we're putting in, that's going in too, and it's making the building price go up more and more and more. The more money I put into it, and the more work I'm putting into it, it goes up. It make more value come into it. And also, not only does it just make my building value go up, but it make the buildings around my buildings value goes up. So that's the way the United States economy works. It's not where if I take my money and pay it out to somebody, it's gone and I don't have any more. If I spend my money wisely, well, as I spend my money, it's creating me more wealth, and I'm getting a return on it. So that's where we have to get to the point where we got to start thinking that there's enough money for everybody to go around, and we can't keep worrying about what everybody else is doing, your competition and stuff. This thing going on is starting to get real crazy. If you look at it, like I say, in the African American community, we have some weird quirks sometimes. But right now, we got like this battle brewing between FBA, Foundational Black Americans, I think it is, versus the ADOS, the American Descendants of Slave. It's starting to be comical now, where both of them wants to do a conference, and one of them has done a conference, and they came out, and I was listening to them the other night, and they admitted we lost money on our conference. We didn't charge properly. We sold it too cheap, and we gave stuff away, and we lost money. And then this other guy, he comes in, he does a fundraiser to get the money, and then now he's charging a price for people to come. And one group is mad, saying he's charging too much money. He shouldn't be charging that much money. It's crazy as a business owner when I'm listening and looking at this, and I'm thinking that's what's wrong right now in our community. Uh, we know all these issues that we have, but nobody knows business. Nobody has really put together a true nobody. I don't think out of all of them that's doing that, I don't think not one of them has put together a business from scratch that actually went out to the marketplace and actually sustained itself. I think one of them that's actually putting on that conference, the new one, his business model is he does crowd funding and ask for donations to actually get it going. He doesn't take his own cash and put it up and create something that's self-sustaining that actually can keep moving on and on and on and on. Every time he get ready to do a new project, he had to go back and ask for more money. If it works for him, fine, but that's not a business model that you can keep sustaining to do stuff, because you'll always be dependent upon the goodwill of of people who wants to come. It's not something that's going to be self-sustained that can operate on its own. You always, it's almost like a non-profit where you always got to be going out there begging for money. And then the other one, because you don't know how to actually charge and come up with your cost of doing business that I talk about all the time, where people don't know how to actually know how to set a price. They just look and say, I think this is what people should pay. And then they realize at the end it ain't enough, and they done lost money. That's not sustainable either. They can't do that. Try to do 5 or 10 of those a year, or try to do one every other month, or do 2 of them every month, and see how long you can do it. You be broke, and then everything you done wouldn't be there anymore, because there's no, it can't sustain itself, and you out of money, and there's no money to keep it moving. And that's one of the reasons why I don't take out loans. And that's one of the reasons I don't do fundraisers and donations. I don't like nonprofits. I need to prove, I need to actually have this appliance boot camp. I need appliance boot camp to actually be self-sustained, where it actually can stand up on its own 2 legs. And I need to be taking a product out here to the marketplace and selling it, and making sure that that product that I'm selling is something that people want to buy. And then when people buy it, people got then actually gonna the marketplace then is gonna weed me out. If what I'm saying is not true and people can't get the results that I'm telling them they're gonna get, guess what? Nobody else is gonna buy my products. The word to get out there quick. It doesn't work. It's a fraud. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. I wouldn't be able to sell it but once or twice. Versus now where we got appliance boot camp, we got the online and we got the hands-on. We are selling it like crazy because it actually works, and because I'm actually proving it. Same thing with going into the new training facilities and stuff too. I can't sit around and it's plenty of people who doing training programs right now. A lot of people are coming into it, training program. But I can't look at somebody else training program and tell them they shouldn't be charging that money. That's up to them what they charge. It's up to the marketplace if they're gonna pay that. All I gotta do is make sure my product is where it needs to be. And that's how I compete. I don't tell nobody don't go buy nobody else product. Go buy their product and test it out. If it works, it's good. If it don't work, then uh, people find out about it. That's the best thing, to let people go and try it out. And if it don't work, let the consumers come back and tell them. But I don't get on, and you can't get on and tell nobody don't go to somebody else business because you want them to come to your business. You have to actually get your business out there and compete. And that's one of the things. I read a book where a guy was helping this guy with his restaurant. I think McDonald's or somebody had moved across from him, and prior to McDonald's coming to town, his restaurant was doing really well. But then McDonald's moved in across the street from him, and his sales and stuff they started to plummet and go down. And he called in this business advisor consultant to help him try to get the ship turned around. And the business consultant came in, and he walked in and he watched the guy for one day, and the next day he brought in a board and some paint, and what he done, he boarded up the guy office window was looking right out at McDonald's. So instead of him worried about his business, getting his business up and straight, he constantly looking at McDonald's all day. And he couldn't do anything because he was worried about what they were doing across the street. So what he done, he boarded up the window and painted over it so he couldn't look out of it, and say, worry about your business. Don't worry about what McDonald's doing. And that's what those two people need to do. They need to just stop worrying about each other and make sure that the product that they're putting out there is a sufficient product. And that's all I do. I don't worry about the other people who coming on board doing training programs, online programs, hands-on events and stuff. No, I want them to be successful because enough money out here to go around for everybody. But I can't sit around and just constantly be worried about what they're doing and how much they charging and all that. Nah, I got too much stuff to worry about on my own to be worried about their stuff. They can worry about their own stuff. And that's the thing too that I'm finding now with the appliance repair guys. The ones now who's been doing it for like 4 or 5 months. Now when we talk, I ask them how business is going. They all say the same thing. It's going good now, man. The excitement and the honeymoon is over with. The thing of me making the money and all that stuff is over with now. Now when we're talking, what they're saying is, I gotta get things more organized. I gotta improve my business. That's the conversation we're having now. How can I improve my business? How can I get more organized? The honeymoon part of making the money and stuff, all that stuff is over with now. Now they're looking at long term success. They say, hey, I want to bring somebody else in, but I ain't got it organized yet. I'm going to work by myself for a little bit longer until I can get it organized. The excitement, I'm going to bring people in. A lot of them brought them in for maybe a month or two, and they realized it wasn't. They weren't ready to bring people in like I had told them. When you start hiring people, it's a totally different ball game than you out here doing it for yourself, and it take a whole different type of skill set. Some of them tried it. After they tried it, they realized they weren't ready, so they back down, and now they're saying, "Hey, I'm getting my business correct, and I'm getting I'm getting stuff in order, get more organized, and then I'll be looking to bring somebody on a little later." So that's where we're at now. And like I say, Appliance Boot Camp. When you come here to Appliance Boot Camp, we give you the skills and we give you the ability to actually be able to sustain yourself and be able to get that fair and that fair pay, to get that equal pay. We're teaching you the actual skilled trades. The skilled trades are not going anywhere. Regardless of what happens in the economy, regardless of technology and stuff, the skilled trades are not going anywhere. If you learn how to read schematics, um, no matter what technology they bring in, if you're doing appliance repair, you can do it. If they, because you know how to read schematics, you know how to actually put stuff in diagnostic mode. You know how to take stuff apart and put it back together. So whatever they bring in, whatever automation equipment they bring in to actually take over manual jobs and stuff, guess who will be repairing those? The skilled trade people who know how to fix electronic stuff like you're doing. So your job was instead of you fixing washers and dryers, you be fixing conveyor belts. You be fixing robots. So you just train instead of fixing a refrigerator, you be fixing somebody electronic car. It's just gonna trade what you're gonna trade the wash and dryer in for the newest technology that comes out, and you're able to do that. That's why I tell everybody you have to learn how to read schematics. And I'm actually surprised. Like I tell people, I was in college for 4 years, graduated, didn't know how to read schematics. Uh, these these people coming to appliance boot camp in less than 2 hours, they're reading schematics. By the end of the second day, they, they're saying, "Hey, we know that. Just move on." They know how to read schematics, and they never even looked at electronics and stuff before. But that's the skill set that you're learning. It's going to get better this year coming out. This year coming up in 2020. Like I said, I got new videos coming up. Those videos, JT and I done those at the very beginning of Appliance Boot Camp. They've gotten out. They gotten dated now because we're actually added new stuff to Appliance Boot Camp from all the courses now that have all the live events that I've actually taught. I've actually now figured out better ways to actually present and deliver the information. So all those videos are getting updated February and March, and they're gonna be switched out. Also, we're gonna be adding, like I say, gonna be adding garage door openers. That'll be coming in. You're gonna be getting more of the business part. You're gonna be getting some more of the seal system parts. We're gonna go a little deeper into that. So we're gonna have some big changes coming in 2020, and you want to go ahead now, like I say, get started. This is an election year coming up. With an election year, uh, people don't like to do a lot of changes in election years because you don't know who's going to win the office. And most of the time with businesses, we want to actually plan 4 or 5 years out. So what happened during this year, if you're working for somebody, you can forget about getting a raise or promotion because they're gonna wait till after the election is over because they don't know if somebody knew what to come in, they don't know what that new person is gonna do. So nobody's gonna make any changes now. They're just gonna wait and see. And then once the election passed, then they'll start making changes. You might get laid off depending on who comes into office or what and what how the politics go. But if you come and you take our course and you get out here and you start your own business, you're in total control. You will no longer then worry about what's going to happen during the election, who wins the election. No, it doesn't matter, because then you in total control of your life, and you actually then can go out here and get what we call that fair and equal pay. Once again, I want to let everybody know that we do have actual payment plans now. One-time fee, $1,500. You can go buy Appliance Bootcamp. You have instant access to all of the online training videos, and you can then choose the exact time you want to come to the hands-on event. If you're doing the payment plans, we got several payment plans. With the payment plans, you have instant access to all of the online videos. If you buy it now before February the 29th, you'll be grandfathered in. That means anything new that we add, you will automatically get it. If you wait till after February 29th, we're going to start splitting stuff off. You won't be grandfathered in. You won't get all the new stuff. As we bring in new skilled trades and stuff, they're going to actually be different modules. But if you purchase before February 29th, you'll be grandfathered in. No matter what we bring in, you have access to it. We have a two payment plans for two payments of 825. We have four payments of 425, and we got six payments of 295. And those payments are once a month. So once a month they'll bill you. But once you sign up, you have instant access to all the online stuff. So you can go ahead and get started doing the online. A lot of people they say when they go online, a lot of people don't even have to come to the live event. But you're not able to come to the live event during the pay if you're doing a payment plan and your payments are made in full. So I want you to go. You have instant access where you can actually start making money and start making your money where you actually then can come to the actual hands-on live event. And the hands-on live event is going to be in our new training facility. Once again, I'm going to put the website into the chat where you can actually sign up. And we're gonna have this right here should be my last. Believe it or not, this right here gonna probably be my last YouTube uh, shoot here in this building. The next time I come on YouTube live, in about 2 weeks, I'm gonna be in the new training facility. So this is gonna be the last YouTube that we actually broadcast from out of here. Next week, I'm going to be actually in Tampa, Florida for the USA conference. I'm going to actually do my videos there live. So I'm going to be live there from the conference. I'm going to be shooting videos and stuff for you all there. If anybody there, I'll give locations where I'll be at on Monday night for anybody who wants to come and actually set in with the live event. I'd love to have y'all there. And I'll show you. I'll give a location of where I'm going to be at that Monday night to do the live event. But I'll be there getting there Saturday night, and I'll be there leaving Thursday night. So I'll be there all next week when I get back. Hopefully, they started painting the building today. So hopefully, when I get back, everything will be painted, and I can actually then move all my YouTube stuff there and set up, and I do my broadcast when I get back will be in the new training facility. All right, what I'm gonna do now, we'll go through read the chat. And I'm actually gonna get out here, try to get out a little earlier again tonight, because like I say, they're actually painting. I got to leave Saturday morning, and I ain't got anything packed. I don't have anything I need to have done in order to leave. Matter of fact, I'm crazy. I was just telling myself I'm crazy to be leaving at this time because I'm right in the middle of getting the building painted and renovated. I got to get my 1099s out. That's the other thing too. When you start hiring people and subs and stuff, you gotta have your 1099s out before the end of January. So I gotta go through, get all the 1099s and all that stuff out. I got training stuff I need to complete for my electrical licenses before February. I got a couple of those I need to complete. Plus now, for the last week or so, things been slow. Now everybody's calling. Things are starting to pick back up. People are calling when to get work and stuff done. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the chat real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right, hey, how you doing, Mike Reed? Shay, hey, how you doing? Thanks for helping me out, Mike. Can't wait for the class. Okay, thanks, man. I'm glad to get you in. Kevin Roberts, what's up, Money Mike, ABC fam? All right, James X, what's up, Mike? Tax Lee L, aloha, Mike, ABC fan. Okay, are you back on the rock, or are you still here in North Carolina? All right. A1C1D8. Mike, I signed up looking for the calendar to sign up for the in-person. Okay, if you go into the appliance boot camp course, when you sign up, you're gonna have three courses. You're gonna have the blender, and you're gonna have the dry vent cleaning, then you got the appliance boot camp. Click on the appliance boot camp. You're gonna see an actual folder. It's gonna say hands-on live event. Click on the hands-on folder, and it have a link inside there that actually show you where you can actually sign up for the different hands-on live event. All right, what's up, Mike? Okay, man, we got a lot going on in the chat. The chat always fool me. It just shows me a little bar, and then when I click on it, I got all this stuff going on. All right, Shimano Fire Line. What's up, Iron Mike? All right. Uppercase G. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Mike. At work but listening. Okay. Glad y'all made it back safe. Picture Man 63. Good evening, Mike. Shout out from Arlington, Texas. Okay. Because we don't read Salon family. Okay. Kevin, okay, they speaking. All right. All right, they got some networking going on. All right. Lawrence Traywick saying hello from Northern Florida. Okay. Okay. What's your email? Email me here, Lawrence. And make sure you sign up to Appliance Bootcamp. Go register. Don't buy anything at appliancebootcamp.com, and I'll get you in. Send me an email here with your email address. There you go. And I'll get you in. Kevin Roberts, he says he's waiting to hear back from the warranty companies. Okay. Shade Star, I paid for the online version in November. Can I come to the live version now? Yeah, as alumni. Yeah, yeah. Shay Star, if have you went and registered for don't buy it. I'm telling everybody, if you already paid for the online version, or you already paid for the live event in the past, you're grandfathered in. All you need to do is just go and register for our appliance bootcamp online academy. And once you register, just email me your email address, and I'll whatchamacall. Make sure I'll make sure that you whatchamacall, that you get added in so you can see everything. But yes, you can come to the live event. Okay. All right. Something like that. There you go. Tax Elite is telling them. Okay. Yep, they got them. Okay. Send me your email back, Lawrence Traywood. All right. Fix and RV, greetings, Mike and ABC family. Hey, how you doing, Fix? Hey, Fix, email me when I get back from the conference. I would like to bring you on and do a show with you, if you don't mind. So email me, and so we can set that up in the next couple of weeks to do a show. I'd like to get you on. I got a couple of y'all I want to get on. I'm gonna be reaching out to you all to get y'all onto the show. Okay, Dragon Queen. Hey guys, checking in from upstate South Carolina. Okay. Yeah, it takes me a couple of days to get them, because if you bought them through JT, or if you bought them through you bought it through the old ones, I have to go through and verify it, and it takes me 1 or 2 days to go through it and verify it. And like I say, once we get moving into the new building, I gonna have an assistant, and it's gonna move a lot faster, and all that stuff will be out of me. I won't be the bottleneck anymore. All right, how you doing, Prestige Mobile Detailing? All right. Fix and RV say he's still getting paid. There you go, Mr. O. All right. Hey, how you doing, Greg? Greg B. Perry Jones. Hey, one from South Florida. Florida. Okay. Are you gonna be what side of South Florida? Are you gonna be over in Tampa this week coming up? Okay. They got stuff networking going on, which is good. Mike Charles want to know if anybody in San Antonio area doing repairs. We got people from Texas. We had quite a few people come from Houston, and some I know we got people in Texas, but I know Texas is huge. So I don't know if we got anybody from San Antonio. Donnie Madison, Mr. Mike, how are you? My family and I will be in North Carolina tomorrow, planning on stopping by the new shop. Oh, okay. I'll put the address in. If you come by, I'll put the address if you want to stop by. Um, Let me find out the zip code there. I'm putting the address in so you can stop by the new shop if you're in there, and that's what I want it to be. Um, once once we're done, if somebody's swinging through North Carolina and they want to see it, you all, if it weren't for you all, it wouldn't be there. So it's gonna be open for anybody to come. Like I said, we're gonna have merchandise in there. Um, we're gonna have a storefront at the very front, and at that storefront, we're gonna sell T-shirts. I'm gonna have JT books in there. I'm gonna have my book in there. Matter of fact, I had to go back and redo my book because I was writing my book prior to the actual classes, and then once I started doing the class, I wanted to go a different direction in the book. So the book is gonna be just what we do in the class and everything, how to start it from scratch. Um, Prior to that, the book was kind of like a memoir, just telling about what I've done. But the book gonna actually go through the same thing with Appliance Bootcamp. So I have my book in there, and I'm reaching out to some of the other YouTubers that a lot of people listen to that listen to me also, and I see you all in their chats, and y'all might see me in their chats. I'm gonna reach out and try to get some of their merchandise and stuff to put in that storefront. And if anybody else got something that they would like to sell in the storefront, let me know. I'll be more than happy to put it in. We had people send us stuff before, but if somebody else want to something they want to put in the storefront, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to put it in. And you send me a couple of items, we can do it on consignment. As I sell them, I give you the money, and you send me some more. So you ain't got to send me a bunch of them. All right. And I should be in if you're gonna swing by there, Donnie Madden, I should be in there from off and on from about 10 to about maybe 4 o'clock. Um, I should be in there. All right, Nora Ingram. Hey, hello, Mike and ABC family, enjoying the insight Mike is sharing. Okay, thanks. Patrick Young, what's good, ABC fam? PA Young from Georgia on the check-in. Okay. Okay, Mr. X, can we do payment plans? Then if we have all the money before the 6 or 7 months, we can pay the rest of it off. I think it will allow you to do that. You can start off with the payment plan, and then whenever you want to pay it all off, you should be able to pay it all off, no problem. And it's not like no early payment cancellation, early payment penalty, or anything. You can do that. You can start off with the payment plan. The thing you want to do, you want to get in and start making money, and you want to get in before the 29th because we don't read. Only you that I know, Mike, knows business like you do. That's why you're important to us. Nah, that's not true. Thank you, but that's not true. I much will call. It's a lot of people out here a lot better than I am. Matter of fact, like I say, the first business, the first true business mentor that I had was an African American guy. It was kind of funny. We was at this radio. We done this. He had a radio program, and I went up to the radio program. I had my little sister in law. She wanted to be in media, and she wanted to do like radio broadcasting and stuff. So I reached out to this guy. I used to listen to his radio program. So I reached out to him, and asked them if it'd be okay if my little sister-in-law, she was in high school then, and she was thinking about majoring in broadcasting. I said it would be okay if I brought her up to your radio station and she worked with you doing your broadcast and stuff. And he was like, sure, bring her on, and sure. So we go there, and he showed her how to do everything, and she run the actual broadcast and stuff. And then he actually let her interview me. Her first interview was interviewing me at that place. We didn't know that. We thought we were just going to stand around and watch, but he let her interview me. And so then after the interview, I'm thinking I'm Mike Sneed, this big businessman. I at that point in time, like I said, I had employees, I had trucks everywhere, and I thought I knew business. I didn't know anything about business, and I never forget. I gave him after the program, I gave him my business card, and he looked at it, and he kind of threw it down. I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" So we talking, and he kind of threw me off that he threw my business card down. So then we talking, and I say something else about business, and he call. He questioned me a couple of things. He asked me, he said, "What's on the balance sheet?" I don't know. I had taken accounting in college, but I just took it to pass the course. I ain't taking it to understand the course. I just took it to pass. I didn't know what was on balance sheet. Uh, he was asking me about cash flow. I ain't know nothing about no cash flow. He just asked me simple business questions that everybody should know. He was asking me about percentages and stuff. I didn't know anything. Like I'm telling you all about the 5 bankers account. He was asking me all that stuff. I didn't know any of that. And he said, "Stop telling people you're a businessman. You know businessman." And he told me, he said this, that you got that N word shit. So that's that N word shit. I was like, whoa. And so after that, I felt bad because he challenged me. I didn't know any of that. So I asked. I went back, read some stuff. Now I started to realize I didn't know. So then I asked him, could he show me? And he actually mentored me and several other guys and women, African American men and women, for about 6 months. He actually mentored us and actually got us on track. At that point in time when he was mentoring us, we thought we said this guy he crazy. We actually we'll go to. It was funny. We had to meet like I think maybe twice a month. We'll meet like not twice a week. We met like twice a week, and when we meet for twice a week, after we left, we'll all call each other and be like, "He crazy! I can't believe he said that to me, this and that." And then later on, after we stopped meeting, and we actually really then what he started to teach us actually then started to pay off. I had to go back and beg his pardon and tell him, "Hey man, you was totally right. What you done was the best thing that ever happened to me. Show me about business." And if he hadn't got to me and put me on the right track, and not only me, but it was several of us that actually that he mentored at the same time. If he hadn't mentored us and showed us what actual business looked like, we'd never known. We had never known what business looked like. But he actually was the one who showed me what the inside of a business actually looked like. And then from there, I've been having other mentors ever since. Okay, all right. Um, okay, we're going on down. Fix. Mike, when I spoke to a SR person on dishwasher installs, I quoted $150. Their response was, they chuckle, is that all? Yeah, is that all? Was I charging too little? I know I now need to get the appliance boo book. Yeah, yeah, a dishwasher install. If you're doing most of the time, if you're gonna do a haul away, it's gonna be about $200. Yeah, they say you charge it too little. Yep, about $200. Because we don't read, yes, fix. RV is worth about. There you go. Because we don't read, he got it about $200. Yep, there you go. Dion Madden, Patrick Young, what's up? They networking. Uh, Here we go. Black 12, 21 2. Bro, Mike, man, you stay working hard. Glad I had a chance to attend your last live weekend. I'm excited to get started, bro. You are right on time in my life with your valuable information. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I gotta keep working hard, man. I got a lot of stuff to do. Like I just said, I got the building I got to get completed with before the 29th because I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And I got being at the 29th, and I got all the other stuff going on. But that's what keep me out of trouble. Um, because if sometimes I wonder when people say, I wonder. I can't say this. Well, in the past, I ain't gonna say that. I got to be politically correct. I say this: a lot of guys might have what they call a lot of girlfriends and stuff on the side. Uh, if you busy working like this, man, you ain't got time to be running a bunch of women. Like I often find it funny where these guys actually pay money to find out how to find women and stuff. If you get busy doing stuff like what I'm doing now, you don't have time to run the women. Matter of fact, women start to turn around and run you because you ain't got time for them. Most of the time, you have women running after you, and you have to try to make time for them. But yeah, if you want to figure out how to get women, just get busy doing something. That's all you gotta do. Get busy doing something, and you ain't got time to run after them. Then they start to run after you. All right, Mr. X. Wow, Mike, that's all wrong with the that's all wrong with the ADUS and FBA. FBA is a lineage. ADS is a made up Democratic Party front. Tyrek don't beg for anything. He has books and Black History DVD. Okay, yeah, he does have that, but he does do GoFundmes and stuff whenever he gets ready to do a project. Whenever he get ready to do his DVDs or get ready to do a project out, he do a crowd raising. Um, I would like to see him do something. And if he don't crowd raise, if you crowd raise the first time, I think you shouldn't have to do it the second time. I think once you do it the first time, your business should sustain itself and go. You don't see McDonald's and Wendy's doing no crowd funding for whatchamacall every time they get ready to build a new location. Now, if he wants me to become an investor where I can invest in it and I'm gonna get a percentage of the proceeds, like people like stocks, like Wendy's and McDonald's do, where you can go buy their stock and they can use that to expand, but you get some of the proceeds from the profits. I don't mind doing that, but I don't think you are if you donate it to that new conference that they have, Mr. X. Are you going to get any proceeds from the profit off of that when it if they make a profit on there, or you just donate it to come in, but you don't get nothing out of it? All right, Robert Rump, Springfield. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Robert? All right, you're very welcome. All praise belongs to the higher power. I'm just a student of the game. If you catch me, okay, there you go, Mr. O. Okay, what's good, Donnie Madden? Uh, I make black 12 2 1 2. I make good money in the movie industry, but child support has access to that money. I'm about to kill all that, and make my fortune under the radar with appliance repair. Yeah, like I say, with appliance repair, if you start your own business, child support is no longer will no longer be a problem with you if you do it right. If you get W-2, they're gonna be a problem with you. They're gonna get a big portion of it. OV, Mr. O, Mike, several prospective students have already contacted in regards to the warranty company info pack. So I've been a good steward and passing it along so they'll know what to expect. Thanks. Yeah, if you don't mind, if you can, if you email me that PDF too, I'll put it on the put it where people can download it too. Uh, I'll give you my email. All right. Okay, CCH 1979. What's up, Mike? I got my first call from AFC Home Club for a microwave that isn't heating. I have my whole amped up. Okay, there you go, man. All right. Okay. There you go. They got some networking going on. 63 Impala Rag dude. People have to change their mindset about business. America is a very rich company. Ask them foreigners. Mike is changing what college is. Mike is charging what college is charging for one class, and he's providing ongoing support. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, 64 Impala Rag, dude. Have you worked on? I've been checking your site. I've been hoping you're gonna put something else up about your car. See how your car was coming. Um, I've taken my actual channel truck over to the guy to for the engine and stuff. We're gonna be probably working on that on the next 2 months. I'm anxious to see how your 63 Impala comes out. All right. 60 Patrick Young, what's good? Old Fix, they got networking going on. Hey, 89, Dr. Funk. All right, they networking. All right. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, thumbs up. Please do that. Uh, thank you, Nora Ingram. I appreciate that. How much is the boot camp? If you go to appliancebootcamp.com and click on the site, and it'll show you what all the prices are, depending on what type of payment plan you want. Oh, okay. Also, him and Slick, they have talked on several occasions. Thanks for all you do. Yeah, Slick, very easy to talk to. I think Slick talked to everybody, so everybody knows Slick. Hey, Wild Wills, how you doing? Okay, Marcus Smith, can we get a list of the warranty companies? Okay, here JT was 10 feet tall. Okay, okay, there you go. That's Mr. O. Marcus Smith PayPal credit. Okay, what's PayPal credit? JW004. Hell yeah, to a payment plan. Geez, thank you, Mike. People count for real. If Marcus Smith, you talking about a credit from PayPal? I don't I don't take out loan. That's more like a factoring. Where you with that, I'm not actually going out and going to be sending in a payment or anything. They're just going to take a higher percentage out of my if I take a PayPal credit or get one from Square, they're just gonna be taking the actual higher percentage out of my receivables coming in. And with that, I'm not actually going out doing the work where I'm actually going out physically doing the work and collecting the revenues. I have subs that go out and they actually collect the money from the actual customers and stuff. And if PayPal and Square sometimes crazy enough to give me 30 or $40,000 on the sheer hope that my call is going to be sustainable for the next 5 to 6 months at the rate that they are, and they're not going to hold anything tangible against it. They're not going to have me sign any papers and stuff like that. And all I'm going to do is just continue let stuff go like they go. Then I let them take that risk. But yeah, I've done that. I've done that many times where they came in and they're gonna give you 20, $30,000 cash. Yeah, you take that and go. Especially if I ain't gotta go out there and do the work. Now, if I had to go out there and every day and actually run the cards and do all the work, I'd be a little bit more hesitant about it then, because if something happened when I got sick or something, or and I couldn't go out there, or I got injured and I couldn't go out there and actually do the work to actually run the cards, then I know I wouldn't be able to pay it. But if I got subs out there and I can put subs out there to go do it for me, yeah, so I take that from time to time. Okay. All right. Jay Biggle, how many courses are available online, or what are they? Right now, we have the dryer vent cleaning course, we got the blender course, and we got the appliance repair course, where you can actually learn how to start your own appliance repair business. You can start your own dryer vent cleaning business, or you can actually go out and learn how to repair blenders that be at places like Tropical Smoothie, Smoothie Kings, Juice Vibes. You can actually repair those blenders. All right. DCNF appliance repair. What's good, Mike and ABC fam? Okay. Because we don't read. Oh, snap. New building time. Yep. Okay. Okay. They got some networking going on. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this spot too. This spot, no, it was small, but it was real intimate because everybody's right there together. We had a good time here. This spot right here, it has some magic here. So I hope the next spot is bigger, but I'm trying to make it where it's as intimate as this was, where we all there together and stuff. So I don't want to be so spread out where it feel like you're going into like one of the college courses I take where you go into an auditorium and everybody in there. I still want to be intimate where everybody still get to know each other. Because after we here for 2 days, but after those 2 days, you feel like you know people all your life. And believe it or not, we act like that because some of the conversations we be having at night and during the actual course be family conversation you have with your family. We have some really good conversations, so you feel like you actually know people. You've been knowing them all your life. All right. Dang, Mike, you scared me. I thought you were going to say last video period. 2 weeks will be a long time. I'm going to need fixed before then. Yeah, I'm gonna do my videos. I'm still gonna do my videos, but I'm gonna next week I'll be in actual Florida at the conference. So I'm gonna do my videos there at the conference. And then when I come back, I'll be in the new building. Uh Mr. X, with a payment plan, people get grandfathered in too. Yeah, they get grandfathered in also. If you do the payment plan, you'll be grandfathered in. All right. Wow, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Shay Star, uh, do me a favor. Email me with the email with your email. I don't want to put it out here because, like we say, we have some crazy folks that kind of jumps in from time to time, and I don't want to show your email address. Okay. I'm late in the chat. You catch up. Kishi on the way. All right, cool beans 1203. Yeah, I ain't seen in a while. Thanks, Mike, for making several payment options. That's beautiful. I would be taking advantage of one. Okay, thanks. Yeah, Shay Star. We got Mr. O from Richmond. We got quite a few people from Richmond. Had another guy this weekend from Richmond. You better the guy from this weekend in Richmond, he said he taking over Richmond. He said he's gonna F it up. He said he's not taking no prisoners when in Richmond. Okay, on the ALC Home Club, what are they asking for when they say two-person crew per labor per hour? Also, the standard non-technical labor per rate. If you got, sometimes people have to have a two-man crew. If you're doing like refrigerator delivery, if you don't have a lift, if you don't have a lift cart and you need to take an oven out or remove a dryer, they're asking how much you would charge for a two-person labor crew. What I normally do, I would say my normal is 85 for per hour for the whatchamacall, for that experienced tech, and then I would charge half of that for a non-experienced helper. So you'd be charging like 125 per hour for a two-man crew. Also, the standard slash non-technical labor. That's the same thing. Just half of what you pay your skill man. So you're looking at about $40 per hour for standard non-technical labor. That's just somebody there to help out. You know, and when I say $40, that's how much that person is what you need to pay that person total cost to you. You don't pay him $40 an hour, but if you were to add in his the cost for him having insurance, the all the other stuff that goes into paying somebody per hour, if you were paying him $10 or $15 per hour, most of the time all the other stuff add up to about $40 per hour. All right. Perry Jones Jr. Hey, Mr. Mike. Kevin Roberts. Different times. I have the weekend. We just try to make sure everyone in our class have whatever info they need to get the next step. Okay. All right. They talking to each other. Okay. How you doing? Slick in here now. All right. John Mercer. What's up, Mike? I created my LLC. My accountant recommend I have it taxed as an S corp and pay myself a salary on payroll. Right now, it's being taxed as a sole prop. Is that the best way to go? I don't want to get no payroll check. Unless you look, unless you planning on making a purchase, later on, where you what you call you gonna you need to verify. You can try to make a purchase in your personal name, and you need to verify your money coming in. Verify you got money coming in. I wouldn't. I don't want no pay. I don't want no salary. I don't want no salary. Nah, I don't want no salary. They can keep the salary. But you need to talk to her and see what your plans are. You got a lot of stuff too. It's just too much stuff in your. I don't want no salary. I don't want no salary because salary you got to pay taxes on that. I don't want that. Uh, Talk to her about getting distribution payments or getting dividend payments. I don't. You don't want no salary coming out of there. That's the worst type of salary. That's the worst type of tax you can get. And also, if you ever got to the point where you had to have child support and all that, I don't want to get involved with that. All right, they got networking going on. Oh, uppercase G. Yeah, both those groups, FBA and ADOS, got me shaking my head. Nothing they are presenting right now is helping the community forward. But you got going with appliance. Oh, thank you, uppercase G. Thank you. I think both of them are good. They both of them have good. Both we need what they're doing in our community. We gotta have somebody to advocate for that. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Everybody doesn't fit everything. You know, like I say, appliance boot camp. I look for people 35 to 55, people who want to be entrepreneurs, people who tired of working jobs. Those are people who come to me. Now, if you somebody who wants to have a job and and you want to be a technician and stuff, there's other places that are better fit to go be a technician, just not me. So the same thing with FBA and ADOS. You know, everybody, people who FBA wants to be FBA, let them go to FBA. People who want to do ADOS, let them do ADOS. Neither one is better than the other, and they're both pretty much fighting for the same thing. So you don't have to make sure everybody don't have to. It's not one size fit all. And the people within the group, they got the people within the groups fighting. It's not just if you feel better fit to be on the FBA, just go FBA. If you're better fit to be on the ADOS, you go ADOS and keep it moving. All right, they networking. All right, Jeffrey Ron saying that somebody in the New York connect with him, looking for work in Harlem, South Bronx. We had a young lady come through here from Harlem. I like this. I haven't seen her. I haven't heard from her lately. I'd love to see how she's doing. Also, the family that who came from Chicago, the wife, the husband, and the young guy who I gave the bubblegum machine to. I like to hear how y'all doing. We get a lot of people want to know how you all are doing. I like to know how the young lady in Harlem is doing, and the young man who rode the motorcycle. Everybody want to know how he's doing. If you're in the chat or something, just reach out and let us know how things are going. JW44. After I go to this class, I'll be moving to okay. He's gonna be moving to San Antonio, Texas. All right, somebody got there for San Antonio, Texas. Okay. All right, they researching. Okay. How can we start in the city, the heart of the city? I mean, um, in the city, it's a little bit different in actual high population areas like Harlem and South Bronx because a lot of those people gonna be living in they gonna be living in apartments and stuff. And it's not a lot of like the homeowners. You have to market to what they call the supers. And because if you're in Harlem and New York and South Bronx, you're gonna be dealing a lot with the unions, the trade unions. So you're gonna have to go a little bit different route. You can get in, but you're gonna have to be marketing directly to the superintendents. That's who you would be instead of marketing to homeowners. You'd be going to the superintendents. I'm in San Antonio. Okay. How do you get my book? My book gonna be in probably around probably the March or April. It's second quarter. I have my book in the store, and it should be on Amazon and stuff too. Uh, Kevin Roberts, when will the when will you have the ABC merch available, Mike? That's gonna be available as soon as we get into the new store. That's gonna be available. We actually gonna put like a screen pressing where we can actually print the shirts right there in the back. I got a little room. We're gonna be printing the shirts and stuff in, and also what you call Gerard and his brother. They'll be there doing their prints and all that stuff. If they want to come out there and print and stuff. So we're gonna have a little print screen print a shirt where we can print on shirts. We'll have that in the actual back. I got a little room. I'm gonna put that in. Steve Padlin, it sure takes a while to get started with these warranty companies. They take their time processing the paperwork. Yeah, if you sent it, if you sent it within you sent it anytime between Christmas and New Year's, you're gonna have to wait because people just really getting back to work. Mike Tran, hey Mike, can I change Old Republic for? Can I charge Old Republic for a second trip to put apart? Yeah, you charge them 125 to go diagnose, and then you charge them 125 to go put on parts. So when you call them and let them know they're gonna ask you what's your labor to date. You're gonna say 125. They're gonna say how long were you out there? You're gonna say an hour and a half. They're gonna ask you how much it's gonna cost for you to put the part on. You're gonna say another 125. They say how long it's gonna take. You can say an hour and a half. And that's how you do it. Okay, they got some networking going on. Donnie Madden. Okay, thanks, Mike. Steve Patton. I think so too. Okay. Uh, okay, somebody trying to hook up with Casey Wynn. Mike Train 210 just changed their policy and they no longer supply parts. Do you know if Old Republic still Old Republic supply last time I done them, they supply they go somebody say, yeah, they supply parts. Okay. Reginald Terry, hey, how you doing? Uh, uh, hey, Mike and Bootcamp family, class of 2019. Thanks again, Mike. I'm blessed to have you in the Bootcamp family. I'm learning every day. Thank you, man. Are you still? I know you done your first service call several weeks ago, but you still doing them? You still got work coming in. And Reggie he's in New Jersey, so he's doing it there. Somebody who asked about high population area. Reggie is in New Jersey, I think Newark, right up there, so right across the bridge from you. Because we don't read, and that's what we saying about you, Mike. If you didn't show me this business stuff, I wouldn't have known. Me and my son now have a career, and I didn't have one before. Oh wow, thanks, man. Because we don't read, I appreciate that. I'm glad y'all do have a career, and that's one of the things too that I'm getting from a lot of people that's actually coming to Appliance Boot Camp and actually going out and they come back and tell me that it actually really changed their lives. And that's why I say we could actually lower the price, get people in, let them start doing the online, and actually start making some money. Because I didn't know. Like I said, when you kind of get stuck in a bubble, because you like I said, you get to a point when you've been doing this for like 20 years, and every day you making a pretty nice sum of money, and you got cash coming in all the time. And then if you were to look at Instagram, I know it's crazy now when I say it, but I have to admit, it did fool me. When you look at Instagram, when you look at Facebook, and more I say it, the stupider it sound now. And you see all the stuff people post on there, and everywhere people are going, and all the stuff they're doing. I thought everybody was doing fairly well. I thought everybody's making $100,000 if you looked at it. Even the business people, I would look at them, and sometimes I would guess they ain't going. They doing very well for them to be doing the type of business they in. I must not be doing something right. And but then now, after doing the appliance boot camp, actually sit down talking. No, it's one thing when people. It's one thing when they come to the class, you're thinking one thing, but then when they leave, and then when they go out and they actually start making this money, and they call you back, and y'all have a real conversation then, and they say, hey man, I'm quitting my job. And I was like, I thought your job was doing so. And they tell me, man, I won't make no money. That it was or it's just, I realized then that most people ain't making any money, and 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 I say we got to do something to get more people help because there's so much work out here. There's so much work out here. It's not a thing where if I bring somebody in, I'm not gonna it's gonna hurt me. Like I say, several people have came to the appliance boot camp, and they work right in my area, and I haven't even seen them. Only time Slick come, he called me several times. He right up the street from my house, and he doing service calls. I ain't never ran into him out in the field. He come by the house, come by the building, come by the training facilities every once in a while when they having a class, and most of the time he's leaving a call right in my neighborhood. I never seen him out in the field. The people, the subs that actually sub from me, I don't see them unless I'm making an effort to go see them. All right. Yeah, there you go. Each one teach one. Okay. All right. TCF appliance repair. Hello, Mike. 89 Dr. Phone. Man, one woman is enough. Why on earth you want to know that? Out of miles a devil workshop. Yeah, no, sometimes I think about the older men that was growing up in my neighborhood, and and I'd be like, no, a lot of times most of the older men they ran a bunch of women growing up, and that was it made that to seem to be the cool thing to do, and it makes me mad now. Cause I said the reason they didn't build anything for us because they're too busy running women all the time. If they were busy building something, they wouldn't have been running no women. You got too much time on your hands. Uh, but if you like I say, when I leave here, it's 9 o'clock. My day started at 5 this morning. Um, I've been back and forth to my house a couple of times. But when I leave here, I got to go back up to the store to check their progress, and then I got probably another hour worth of work when I get home, paperwork. And then I gotta get ready to go. So it'd be 11 o'clock, and I ain't got time to be doing nothing crazy. All right, uh, Ave E Civic Center. Thank you for the payment plan, Mike. I can't stop stressing. I can stop stressing that. Oh man, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting that from a lot, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad we could help. Mr. X, he crowdfunded to get the people involved. The level you invest, you get something. His movies at a certain level, you get producer credit. Producer credits, do you get money with the producer credits? That's what I know. Do you how much money do you get from the producer credits? Uh, and to get people involved, the level you invest, you get something. Okay, I like to know how much do you producer credits? Do you get money from that, or just your name? No, I know. One of the guys, Professor Truth, TBA. I know he done something like that with a couple of his shows where he shout out your name and give you credit for making donations, but I don't know if you got any money, any money from that. And like I say, I don't have no problem with you doing that. I don't have any problem with you doing that, but I don't look at it as a sustainable way to actually do business. If that's ain't no problem with you doing that. Because I've done that in the past. Matter of fact, it's a restaurant that I invested in back in my college town in Greensboro, North Carolina. What's the name of it? Fat Tuesdays, I think it is. I can't think of the name of it now. Fat Tuesdays. The guys that actually that built it, they went to North Carolina A&T with me, and they actually they done kind of like what the guy done with the Tulsa Real Estate Fund. They needed money to actually complete the restaurant, so they it's set up the exact same way that Tulsa Real Estate Fund is. Am I gonna make money off of it? Nah, I ain't gonna make no money off of it. And I told the guys that when I gave them the money, and I think I got $40. I give maybe $40, $80 a year off of that for the next 5 years, and then I get my lump sum cash back, and then I have the opportunity to reinvest and give them my money back. But I didn't invest in that looking to actually make money. Because I knew I want no money to be made in the way they were doing it. All it was just a way to get them some cash to actually let them finish the restaurant and get it up and running. And to the point where they could pay me my money back. They couldn't go to the bank and loan and get any money. So they needed a way to get money. And once they got the money, they use my money for working capital and to actually get the construction finished. And then once they get it finished and the business run for several years, they give me my money back and they keep going on and they make their money. I knew that, but I done that not looking to make money. I done that because I say, hey, I go up to my university all the time for football games, homecomings and stuff. I want to go to a restaurant that I want to go to a restaurant that we put together. And so I gave my money gladly to them for them to get the restaurant up and running. And I have some place to go, and I tell my daughters and all them, hey, I no that's the restaurant. I got a little money invested in it, and my daughters and them feel good when they go there, and they can say, my dad my dad helped put some money here to get this started, and it's going good, and it's a good restaurant, and you feel good going there. But am I going to make money off of it? No, I ain't go there looking to make money. And I look at them doing the same thing. Now, those guys who've done that, the restaurant is going good now. So next time they go, they won't have to do that. They have their own cash to keep it moving. And so that's the way it goes. And I think sometimes what happens, they present it as they present it sometimes to the African American community like this is some way we're gonna make some money. Nah, ain't no way. It's some way they might make some money. Ain't no money. No way you gonna make no money. You giving them a low interest loan. That's all you're doing. But if you're doing it because you think what they're doing is going to be something good, it's going to be beneficial, and you can live with, and the money is not going to hurt you. It's not something you're going to be looking to make cash and think you're going to get a big windfall of money at the end. Then go ahead and do it. That's what I done. I knew I wasn't going to make no money off of it, and I told them when they sent me my little $40 that year. I wrote them a letter and told them all the investments I ever done. That was one of the best, most that was the best payout that I love because it actually gave me I saw I actually got to help some African American guys that were alumni from my university put a quality restaurant downtown where we could actually go there and hang out during homecoming. And I like it when my daughters, her and her friends want to what you call want to go out down there, and I can call and say, hey, my daughter and her friends are coming down there. Um, Here goes some money I'm putting on the on for them to have a tab and all that. And when they get there, they get treated like like they're royalty. They think it's something big. I call down there ahead of time and say, hey, I'm gonna put some money on a tab for my daughters and her friends. They coming down there to the restaurant, and they get down there and they enjoy it. And that right there means the world to me. And I that so, but I don't look at it as I'm gonna make any money on the end of it. I ain't gonna make no money off of it. I get my little money back. So, all right, they got networking going on, and me being long winded. Let me see. Oh wow, okay. Aqua. So, listen to this one right here. Uh, Let me go back up here. God knows. Man, we got a lot of people going on. Okay. Akosa Anawa. I use the branded signs for the dry vent business, and calls start coming in less than 6 hours. There you go. Yeah, it works. That stuff works. Look at there. He put he done the dry vent cleaner business. He put his signs out, and he said he started getting calls in less than 6 hours. No, most of the people, believe it or not, people take the course and won't do the signs. I ask if people call. I ask them, "You put the signs out?" No, I haven't got around to doing that yet. It, I tell you, go put the signs out. This guy, he done it, and he said in less than 6 hours, people start calling. Man, good thing, man. Good, and that's the thing too. If you somebody doing appliance repair business right now, and you know that it'll slow down a little bit because of tax season and Santa Claus done took money. Do like he done. Just go put your bandit signs out for the drive-in clean. This is the time to start doing some drive-in cleaning. Uh, okay. They got some networking going on. Okay. Uh, okay, Mike Tran, they told me 3 weeks also. It's so many other companies out. Okay, there you go. There. Nor Ingram, come on, ABC family. Get the lights up. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And like I say, I know a lot of people say hit the likes and share and stuff. I might say something stupid. A lot of times, if I say something stupid that you don't agree with, you might not want to hit the likes too fast. Because later on, you say, I wish I hadn't done that. I might want to hit the thumbs down. So you can hit the like buttons and stuff. Um, but be mindful. I might say something stupid before the night over with. It might make you wish you hadn't hit it. So, but I guess you can hit the like and the dislike. So I'll say something stupid you don't like, just hit the dislike. It don't matter to me. Just hit it. Yeah, he say don't think you'll make it to tap. Okay, Mike Tran. Mike, what is the service call fee for Old Republic? And how do I collect it at the customer home via credit card? Uh, Mike Tran, the service call fee, Old Republic will let you know when they send you the work order how much the deductible is, and you need to get Square, some type of device. I recommend Square. That's what I use. You gotta need to use Square something where you can actually collect credit cards. But sign up for Square. Steve Paddleton, apartment wants to hire me to be make ready. I said no, I'll just bill you. There you go. Yeah, do that. There you go. Yeah, if you in the city and stuff, we were talking about that earlier. If you're in the city, you can actually get free rent by just fixing their appliances and stuff. They don't pay you as much, but you can get free rent if you somebody needs somebody place to stay. Okay, yeah, slick. Yeah, just follow the plan and learn it. Okay, there you go. Uh, Mr. X, what comes in the appliance repair online course? Everything you need to know how to start a six-figure appliance repair business. Everything you need to know. It's a turnkey business. And with that, Mr. X, with that, once you pay that, uh, the business I show you how to go out. I tell you how to go out and get contracts and how to be self-sustained and all that. So you everything you need to know. And not only do you get the appliance repair course if you buy that, but you get the dryer vent cleaner business like the guy just stated. In less than 6 hours, he had people calling him, and you get the blender course. Mike, what's the best height for a lift cart? Do you think is needed? Nah, you don't need it to remove a microwave. Um, uh, you can get the if you're gonna be doing it depends on where you live at. If you got places where they're gonna have a lot of stacked units, you might want to get the one that goes up about 3 feet. Otherwise, if you don't think you'll be doing a lot of stack units. Now we get a lot of high rise. A lot of now people want to move downtown and need lofts, and they put all these stacked front load washers in there. So I'm getting a lot more stack units. Everybody fighting for space. So with that, you might want to get if you're gonna have a bunch of those, you might want to get the 3 foot. Otherwise, you get the little small one for like 200 some dollars. Okay. Okay, Mr. X, somebody stated since he started following it as provided by me, money has flowed to his business. Okay, all right. TC Appliance Repair. Is there a business only course available online? That's going to be coming in, Nate, when we get in the new building. Where we just, if you want to just buy the business, we're going to be just splitting it up, and that's one of the reasons why we splitting it up because we have some people who actually have an appliance repair business that just want the business side of it. And with that, you're gonna be getting how to do QuickBooks and all that, basic accounting and everything. He said he don't know what the book is about, but I'll be buying it. It's just gonna be just going more into just same thing I teach in the appliance boot camp online. All right, Mike Tran. Mike, tell me if I'm wrong. So you earned the $85 service call fee the customer place, charge 125 diagnostic fee, and another 125. No, what happens they what you call when you go to the customer house, they'll tell you what your deductible is for the customer. So they might pay you $100. Some will pay 125. So say for instance, if the customer have to pay you $100 when you get to the customer house. All right. So you're gonna go to the customer house. You're gonna diagnose the problem. You're gonna go back to your house or wherever your business, or you might even you have to do it once you get back home. You're not gonna do it in the customer house because you need to look up part numbers and all that. All right. So once you diagnose the problem, you're gonna call the home warranty company. You're gonna tell them what the problem is, and you're gonna tell them what parts you need. They're gonna ask you how much money, what's your labor to date, meaning how much money do we owe you right now? You're gonna say 125. They're gonna say, well, how much you gonna charge to put the part on? You're gonna ask them to send you the part, and they're gonna ask you how much you charge to put the part on. You're gonna say another 125. So the total bill you're gonna have is $250. The customer already gave you $100. So the warranty company then in about 2 to 3 days was saying, depending on the warranty company, maybe within a week with some of them, they're saying you additional $150. The customer paid you 100. Your total cost was 250. They're saying you'll check for 250 for 150 or direct deposit 150 into your account. Uppercase G, yeah, they're going back and forth between a few individuals are taken away from the mission at hands. That's why I'm all shaking my head and agree with you. It's needed, but they need to stay on code. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. They going at Uh, I read this one. And I might respond one more time. Uppercase G, ADOS been off code as uh, do your research, bruh. You all lost, dude. Okay, all right, all right. I give Appliance Bootcamp a thumbs up. Love every video. Thanks, Patrick Young. Um, ah, okay. All right, I address this, and then I'm leaving. I'm leaving ADOS and FBA alone. All right. Uh, how can I say this? And well, I don't care about it. All right, you can ask for reparations all you want. FBA can, uh, ADOS can. You can ask for reparations all you want. Until you are ready, and you get to the point where you feel like you ready to put your life on the line to get it, you're not going to get it. You asking for reparations from somebody. Are you willing to take your boot heel or the end of the butt end of your gun and smash a child head in, a baby head in for an acre of land or a quarter acre of land? The people who put you into slavery, that's what they done for an acre of land. They took their boot heels and the end of their guns and smashed baby heads in to get an acre of land. If you're not prepared to do that, then you can forget about it. They're not going to feel sorry for you and just say you're going to get it to you. Unless you're ready to fight and ready to actually put your life on the line to get it, you can forget about it. It ain't going to happen. It's good to put it out there and get the discussion going. But if you think you're going to go there and you're going to make somebody feel sorry because most people, if you ask most Americans if they feel sorry about slavery, they'll tell you no. They feel like they done you a favor by bringing you here. They feel like if they would left us in Africa, we've been worse off. So they don't feel nobody feel. Only person that feel bad about slavery is us. ADOS, FBA, whoever you want to say it, African Americans who came through slavery. We the only ones who feel bad about slavery. Nobody else feel bad about it. Nobody else cares about it but us. Until we're ready to actually put our life on the line, you can forget about even talking about it. And that's all I'm gonna say about the reparations right now. Until you ready to do that and fight for it, you can forget about it. It ain't gonna happen. Nobody feels sorry about it but us. All right. Speed Paddler 210 said $95 in Austin is the normal price for labor service. Install, of course, I don't buy that. Yeah, don't buy that. You got your own company. You whatchamacall. You set your own price. No, I don't like select home warranty, wayside bullies. I don't like select home warranty. DCNF appliance repair. Okay, they get them going. Okay, JT. All right. Hey, ABC fan, just leave my last call. Jesus, where you working at, JT? What part? What time is it? Where you at? Okay. Jason, what do you do? What do I put for service call fee per call on ASF? I just told you you're gonna charge $85 per hour. Okay, Mike Tran, no problem. Okay, they still going on with that. Him and uppercase G, they having their little time. Okay. Okay, yeah, they just hustling your misery. Okay, yeah. Uh, okay. Uh, Tony D. Mike, what do you do about medical equipment? What do you think about the medical equipment repair field? I think it's good. I guess. If you can do it, I think Gerard might do some of that right now. So I never done it, but if I had a schematic, I could fix it. Do you have to be you have to have some type of I don't think you have to have no type of license or anything to do it either. But yeah, you could fix it. I don't think they'd be hard at all to fix. Matter of fact, my brother fixes them. My brother used to be do appliance repair, but now he goes across the country fixing those medical equipment things. So it's not hard. He came from appliance repair. Okay. I murder your name. But I can say, Mike, your story is a story of ownership. We get treated badly in all these stores because we don't own or control anything about. Yeah, that's true. Regulatory, yes, sir. Just sign up for Zoho CRM, learning how to use it and apply for those third. There you go. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah. What's it called too? I talked to um, um, uh, Mr. B over in Baltimore, Maryland. He's doing Zoho too. All right, all right. Yeah, all the information is in the online course. All right, he said no matter what I say. Thanks, CAH. Okay, okay. Uh, all right. Michael, HSC warranty is asking if the trip charge and service fee factored into the labor cost. Yes, yes, all that's factored in to that $85 and everything. Yeah, all that's factored in. Will all warranty companies do that? Um, do what? Uh, I don't. Do what? Um, but that's mainly how all the warranty companies work. Some better than others. So so you yeah, all of, that's how the warranty companies work. AV Civic Center, preach that. Okay, thanks. Black 12 21 2. Laugh out loud. Mike is speaking the truth. Them folks don't care nothing about yeah, okay. Yeah, nobody cares about it but us. Uh oh, there you go, Mr. Bell. Okay. Oh wow. He's getting his last call in at 9:30 at night. There you go, Mr. Bell. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Mike, this is Miss Ward. I'm going to be in St. Petersburg at the conference. Laser appliance repair in the house. Okay, I'll be there too. I'm gonna get there Saturday night. And I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna find a place at the hotel. Hopefully, they give me a little room to do my little live on Monday. And I'll send out. I'll post where I want to be at, and I'll see everybody around there. Because everybody be everywhere, and I'll be around every place. But if you want to, Miss Ward, if you I'd love to have you on Monday night when I do my live feed. Okay. All right. No, you can no, I ain't say nothing wrong with asking for reparations. You can just go back to Mr. X. You can ask for them, but I say you just ain't gonna get them until you ready to fight for them. You can ask all you want. We've been asking for everything. We ain't gonna get now. You're talking about leveraging your vote. Let me tell you this: as a business owner, you're gonna find out your vote don't mean 2 cents. And when you start running your business, you're gonna find out your vote don't mean 2 cents. Um, I used to think that too about voting. And I remember when I probably about maybe it's probably been about 12, 15 years ago. Uh, it was a guy. I'm not gonna call that name because they still around here. But he told me, he said, you need to come to my house this afternoon. Um, we got some people coming through. I was like, okay, fine. I go there, and at that time, it was the representative. He was coming through, and they and he we met in the back of his house, on his screen porch, and we told him everything that he had to sign and do for if he wanted to run his campaign. This was the Democratic guy, uh, and I'm not calling the names and stuff, but the Democratic guy who's running, he had to come there, and we told him exactly what he had to do. He had to pledge, and this the other thing too. You wonder how the Lions Club and how you wonder how they all their how the Rotary Club, the Lions Club, and and all these clubs that they have, how they stay so well funded. The guy, when he came through, they told him he had to he don't get it. They don't get to keep their salary. He had to pledge his congressional salary. A percentage of it had to go directly to that actual club. So when he came to us, this is Johnston County. When he came to us, they told him, in order for you to come through Johnston County, we're going to take a percentage of your congressional salary, and it's going to go towards this club here. On top of that, we only giving you one term. After that one term, he had to sign what they call a term bond. If he decided to run again, he had to actually that club I ain't calling the club name, but that actual club that they had, it got $250,000 because they said once you get into office, it's too hard to get you out of office. So we're gonna make sure that our stuff stay funded. You're gonna sign a term bond saying every time you get ready to run, you gotta pay $250,000 to this actual club or organization or stuff that we have, because they know once he get to Washington, it's too hard to get him out. But the bigger companies then are willing to pay him off. So just think now, if you're a representative, all you got to do, you don't get a chance to make any laws. You got to keep campaigning all the time. And that was the Democratic guy. The Republican guy came the next week and they done the same thing. So both of them was going to do the same thing. Um, the guy left. He didn't have gas money. One of the people there owned a gas station. Told him to go fill his car up. One person owned the billboards you see on the side of the road. He let him whatchamacallit. He let him gave him two billboards. One lady owned a print shop. She said, "I print out all your flyers and cards and all that." He didn't have no money. He didn't have no money, so he can't. He had to do what we tell him to do. And then they sent him on his way. He didn't have gas money to get to the next place. He had to go there and fill up his car with gas. So then when the Republican guy came, they done him the same way. So regardless of who won, we was gonna win. We were gonna get this. At that point in time, we wanted whatchamacallit. We wanted appliances to the. I'm going. We wanted. I might be saying too much. We wanted the appliances to be included on the free tax weekend. So when people go buy their school clothes and stuff, they used to have a free tax weekend in North Carolina where they could actually go buy school clothes and buy books and don't have to pay no taxes on. We had appliances on there, so we didn't have to pay no they bought new appliances. They didn't have to pay no taxes on them. And that's what you're gonna find out once you become a business owner. You're gonna see all of that. And I knew the other thing too. With the Republican guy, one of the guys, they had this girl. She actually won. They had this girl running, but she was green, and she couldn't debate. She couldn't do anything. So what they done, they put this other guy up, and this other guy, he was what we call. He was like a car salesman. He had the gift of gab. He was everything everybody wanted to see. He was charismatic and all that. They put him out there to actually run deflect. So during the primaries and stuff, everybody was liking him because he could talk. and he was winning and he was deflecting from everybody. And then they told us, they said, this guy right here, he got an assault charge and he filed bankruptcy. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna wait right before the primary, and they're gonna they're gonna release the fact that he filed bankruptcy and he got an assault charge. You go to North Carolina, you'll see all this happen. And I told my family that, I said, this is exactly what's gonna happen. I said, they don't call and told me that this guy right here got an assault charge, he'll file bankruptcy, and they're gonna drop this out right at the beginning of right around the primaries. And by that time, everybody would have not paid attention to the young lady who came debate. And this guy been debating this other lady the whole time. Now they can't vote for him because he's bad. Now they're gonna actually vote for her, and she's the one who's gonna get in and win. And they done it. And I knew it. I called it because I knew it. I knew 2 weeks before it happened that it was gonna happen because they called and told us what was gonna happen. They say, hey, this guy, he looked good, but we ain't gonna let him in. And that's the honest to God truth. And you can go, I can go pull everything up and just tell you exactly what happened. You can see it in the newspaper. So that's what happened when you vote. You ain't voting for nobody. That's for you all. My vote happens. I'm voting right now. When I'm going out here this weekend, and I'm going out here to my seminar and paying my money, and we deciding what's best for the appliance repair industry, our money then goes to lobbyists and make sure we get what we want, and that's how we vote. When you go there to the polls and go there and pull the lever, you got a popularity contest going in. It don't matter who goes in; they're gonna do exactly what we want anyway. So enough with the voting, enough with that stuff. I'm done with that. Okay. All right. So here we go. Okay. Exactly. Because we don't read, they sounded like some trolls. Let's keep the channel organic. Okay. Mike, I thought that by giving you the list of home warranty that you wouldn't need to explain this since I've been in partnership with them all. Hey, it doesn't matter. Like I tell you all, some questions I just don't realize, regardless of what, some questions going to come back up, Mr. O. I'm always going to be telling how much you charge $85 an hour. I found this out too. I found out a lot of people, I kept getting this question. You charge $85 an hour. Now, how much do I charge for a half an hour? And I thought it would be easy just to whatchamacall, just to say, okay, a half an hour is just divided by two and you get it. But I started talking to some of my friends as principals and whatnot, and they told me what happened. They said the problem is they no longer teach. They don't teach time in school anymore. By no, when I was going to school, you said a quarter after, half after, or half past, a quarter till. And what happened now? Everything is digital. They look at their phone and stuff like that. They don't look at like the arms and stuff and watching. So they don't know that 30 minutes is half of an hour. They don't realize that. They know how to divide by two, but they don't have the realization that 30 minutes is half an hour. They say they see that all the time, and they don't know 15 minutes is a quarter after because they look at digital clocks. So that's okay. That's what adds up. So that's because I was wondering about people. Then I realized the younger people don't know what that 30 minutes is half of an hour. They don't, because they don't do time and stuff anymore in schools. Okay. All right. Uh, yeah, you're welcome, Patrick Young. Thanks for the payment plan, Mike. Now I know I can make it happen before 229. Okay. All right. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm glad. No, I should have done it before now, but that goes with actually learning and listening to people. Um, and I what you call I didn't know I could actually do that many payment plans on there, and I thought I had to only have just one plan. And then too, uh, listening to other folks and I've heard horror stories about doing payment plans and this and that. And I said, I don't think so. And then I'm looking at it. It's not nothing bad. I thought I'll be keeping up. I ain't got to keep up with it and stuff. So it works fine. It works fine. Okay. Tell the doubters or those who have a question about the warranty company to contact me. I've already been through the minefield, so to speak. Yeah, he has, Mr. O. He done been through it. I had Tommy and them from we laughing. Mr. O, Tommy and them. I told them, I said, do not go to Choice. Do not go to Choice. And they said, I don't see why Mike said not go to Choice. But Choice stuck them for like $1,500 and hung the phone up on them when they called trying to get their money. And we was laughing about it. We was like, yeah, man, the guy owed me money and he hanging the phone up in my face. And I was like, yeah. He was like, if he thinking about going to the, he said, I should come down to the conference looking for him. I said, hey, man, you got to get in line because everybody looking for Choice. If they, I wish they would put the address where they actually operate at. I would go there and take my 3,000 they owe me off of their butt if I knew where they were at. Okay, Mr. O, Mike, I went to BNI group meeting, and it was an eye opener. I think I'll be going back. They're in need of tradesmen such as myself and any group of appliance tech. Yeah, they are. They are. I've done that for a while. And what's going to happen is going to be a group of y'all that going to actually pass lead amongst each other. Then eventually y'all break off. Okay. All right, I'm not going back on that road anymore. They can keep arguing that out. Somebody been okay, yeah. Okay, all right, all right. I'm gonna let them fight that out with the with that. I'm done with that stuff. I'm done with that. All right, there go Mr. O. The contact information. Um, be careful, Mr. O, because if you put it out there, you have hundreds and thousands of people looking at these videos, and they be trying to contact you all day. It'd be a year later, somebody look at the video and ask you about something that you put out there. So if you go look at the videos, you can call Mr. O that way if you like. If Mr. O will email it to me, I'll put it on the website so people can actually download it. Okay. 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 They got networking going on. Do you ever have a problem with Select Home paying? How often do they pay? They pay slow to me. Some people say they pay, but they pay slow to me. But some people say they got paid. So if they pay slow, I don't deal with them. Okay, Kevin Roberts, Choice been sending me work for almost 3 weeks now. I just ignored him. Okay, yeah, I think everybody do. Yep, a lot of people have problems with Choice. Um, Uh, I don't want to give your information out online on Reggie Terry, your email address for people. Like I say, we get some crazy people that actually watch this and be doing something crazy. So I'm not gonna let show your email out. So if people don't know how to get out of their work and slave metric, then I sincerely doubt that running into more money. Okay, Saman 05. So if people don't know how to get out of their work and slave matrix, then I sincerely doubt that running into more money than they've ever seen would not be able to also leverage it. They wouldn't ever seen would not be able to leverage it. Well, that's what we do, Shimano 05. If you taking a course, I show you how to actually how you actually handle your money also. I show you how to handle your money. Not only do I show you how to make more money, but I show you how to leverage your money too. Yeah, we had quite a few people come through Maryland and Baltimore. Um, Mr. Gordon, they're doing fairly well. James Sander, Mike, some companies do flat rate, but not hourly. How do I get them to pay? Flat rate is the same. It don't matter. Flat rate, they can pay hourly $85 or a flat rate $250. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's all the same. It don't matter what they call it. It's the price that I care about. Solid state for Mike. You need some moderators. Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that. I'm gonna start adding some in. Because we don't. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ain't it always funny? Every time black men do great things, there's always some trying to want to boil over in the midst of it, like content program. The SEAL system. I mean, I'm on that SEAL. Okay, okay, there you go. Uh, Perry Jones, what we call Mr. O. He gave us this report. Just about every warranty company you can think about, he went through and rated them, told you the pros and cons, who to work with, who not to work with. Okay. Patrick Young, Mike, how soon the garage door installation course and repair course? That's going to be right after February, after we get into the new building, because I'm putting the garage door in the new building. I can't do the course until the course is going to be videotape of me actually putting the new garage door in the building. So I can't do that until I actually get in the building. Okay, yeah, Old Republic is good though. Wild Williams. Okay. Okay, Codex. All right, there you go. I'm gonna read a couple more. Then I'm getting out. Okay. Uh, select this from Mr. O. Select home warranty company doesn't pay technicians. They sent me $40, but they still owe him $1,200. There you go. Okay, I never heard of AAA. All right, there you go. Does anybody have any problems? Banks open 5 bank accounts? I don't know. I use Wells Fargo. They don't have a problem opening up 5 bank accounts, business bank accounts. Okay. Oh, somebody said stay away from Select. They owe them $295. Okay. No. If they pay the deductible, then you be making that. No. Well, the deductible is subtracted from the $250. So if they pay you $100, the warranty company saying you $150. Jane Sander, that company list. Like I said, Mr. O, be careful putting it out there because you see everybody wants it. They're gonna be emailing you all the time. If you email it to me, I'll put it on the website, appliancebootcamp.com, and they can download it if you want to do that. Otherwise, you can put it out there, but they're gonna be hitting you up all day. I'll read a couple more and go. All right. Hey, Mike, I'll see you tomorrow. What would be a good time to stop by? I'm leaving ATL around 4 a.m. It takes about 5 hours to get to the address of the new shop. I should be there sometime between I'll be there between like 10 to like 4, from like 10 to 4 p.m. So if I'm not there, somebody should be there. I'll be coming back and forth. Okay. We just got too many chats going on. I can't get to everybody. I apologize. But once again, I'm like I said, if you want to, we got plenty of we got several payment plans now where you can actually get in. It's very affordable. I'm putting the link again to appliancebootcamp.com if you go on there. And there you can find a payment plan that you need. Like I said, next week I'll be in Florida at the actual conference. I'm gonna actually post for the couple of days the different courses and stuff that they have. And if y'all got something specific that you would like me to go to, I'll let y'all kind of rate which one you want me to go to. And that's the ones I'll go to. And If you have any specific questions you'd like for me to ask, so try to while I'm there, I'll do that too. So the next couple of days, start to look on the channel and the community page. I'm gonna post the different courses and stuff that's gonna be going on, and you can kind of vote which one you want me to go to, and from there I go and I actually bring you back that information. I report. I might do several live feeds next week. I might at the end of every day. I might go and report kind of what give a recap of the day. I might do that. That way it'll be a lot easier if I do that. Just recap at the end of the day, and I don't have to try to remember everything for those 2 nights. So once again, thank you all for tuning in, and go there and check out the actual the boot camp if you haven't purchased yet. Go ahead and purchase it and get in and start making money like these other people. Thank y'all again for tuning in. I'll talk to you later.